Right, so I've faded this distorted drone in so that it comes in gradually rather than coming in abruptly in those few bars before the back end. And you'll notice that I had one note started before the other, and that's simply just to add to the build up. So we've got two distorted drones happening throughout the back end, and just that original one at the top coming in, building into it. And I've also noticed that has a delay effect on it, which I don't really like, so I'm just going to get rid of that quickly. Or actually, maybe I'll just drag the feedback down a little bit. And then it's still a little bit too loud in the mix, so we're just going to drag that down as well. Right, next, as I said before, we were going to look at adding some like spiccato synths, so we'll look at adding that next. I'm going to check out the synth plucks in the Devastator library, see if we can find anything in there that might work. See, ideally, I'm looking for something a little bit longer, so maybe we can try out the lead, see what happens there. Yeah, they're all sounding a little bit too harsh, so perhaps let's try this one. The sound that I'm currently thinking of in my head, I know of a patch in Omnisphere that might work really well. So it's got quite a pure sound. I think actually it's just a sine wave with a little bit of effects on it. So let's try looking for that, see how that works. Essentially, I want something that sort of builds in to the back end and then plays throughout the back end with an additional spiccato synth on top. Yeah, we'll just draw these in, and then we can make a 2-bar phrase and then just copy and paste it to the end of the track. And then we can have that last variation towards the end of the back end, just for the build, the end of the build up. And next, the synth that I spoke about a minute ago. So I think we'll just go into the Audio Imperial library and pick out 2 or 3 synths to layer together. And we want this one because it's a little bit more harsh than the sine wave. We're going to have it coming in at the same time as when the back end drops in with the big hits. So there's usually 2 ways that I like to go about fading something in. Usually depends on the sound that I'm picking. So it's either volume, as you can see, and some of these sounds above. But for this one, I think I'm going to go for the single EQ, so a filter. Just going to filter in. Whoops. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've got it starting in the wrong place, so let's fix that quick.